Hello kids. Previously from Anya and the dragon lesson we had learned the order words. How to use the order words and how to keep them in order. So what did we do there? We used the order words first, next, then, after that, finally. So by using these words we had told the story. We completed how to say the story. Now today, what is our aim? Our aim is describing the important events, only the important events, not every event, in the beginning, middle and end of the story. Taking the beginning of the story, we want to take the beginning, only the beginning part of the story, then the middle part of the story in Anya and Dragon, and also the ending of the story. So, here coming to beginning, you know that they are sad, means how the characters are there. So, here we had found the characters and their mood, how the characters are there. So, coming to ending, the characters are happy. Yes, here the characters are sad. Coming to the ending, the characters are happy. We can find that the characters are happy. So what happened actually? So because of what they were happy. So the middle part contains the actions of the characters. So here how the characters were there, what actions they performed, then how the characters changed here. Means here we can find that they are sad, here you can find that happy. Why? Because of their action. What action? They are free and they were flying. That's why they are happy. So these are the three events in your story. So basing on these, children, let us once again read the story of Anya and the Dragon. Only the important events. You can find the important events. From where? Only from the beginning, then middle and end. We can take only the important events, not total story. Whatever are not important, we are leaving them. Why? Because they are not necessary, and if we want to tell to someone the story, we want to explain in brief by taking only what happened in the beginning, what happened in the middle and what happened at the end of the story. So basing on this, let us once again revise the story and let us enter into a volume. Okay children, are you ready? And all keep your volume ready with you. S4 page number 19 and also the textbook. All of you open your textbook so that you can see the pictures and we can read the story once again. Okay, are you ready? First, there lived a dragon, lonely and sad, in the king's palace. Then the princess came to the dragon and saw it chained. Next, princess got the keys and opened the dragon chains. After that, they flew high and low near the moon over the stars. Next, they saw the king was observing them. After that, king felt happy seeing them flying. Finally, king threw the keys in the pond and Anya and Dragon were happy. What were the most important things that happened at the beginning of the story? So if you see the story, only the important things that happened at the beginning you want to observe. So here we can find that the dragon and Anya are both sad and lonely. Dragon was chained and Anya was not allowed to go anywhere. That's why the dragon and Anya are both sad and lonely. Now what happened in the middle of the story? Do you ever remember? Only the important points. We need only the important points. What happened in the middle of the story? There we observed that Anya released the dragon and they both flew high in the sky. So these are the important things. Anya and dragon both flying high in the sky is the important event when we observed in the lesson. Now, if you observe Anya and dragon here, you can find they are very happy. Now, what happened in the end of the story? We want to take here also only the important points, not everything which actually had happened. We can see that the king was really happy to see the dragon and Anya flying. So what did he do? He threw the keys. He threw the keys into the pond. That means he doesn't want them to be chained. He doesn't want to keep Anya at home. So he threw the keys and he released both of them to be happy. Now, how does the beginning, middle and end of the story help us? Is it really required to know the beginning, middle and end of the story, children? Yes, we need. How? To tell the story in short to others who hasn't read the story. Some of our friends didn't attend to the school or they didn't read. Then it will be easy for us to explain them so that it will be very short and without confusion we can tell everything, the important events from the story. And here we can include only the important things to understand the story better so that our friends, they can understand it better and they can present it very well. They can write it. Okay, so they can know the summary of this. Now let us see our volume. Just open your volume, children. Can you see the volume page number 19? Yes. Now, see the first question. What happens in the beginning of the story? You can draw the pictures. What happened in the beginning and you can write a sentence basing on that. So you can complete it writing 1 or 2 sentences which are really important from the beginning of the story. Now if you look at the second question, what happens in the middle of the story? So you can see a box there. In that box you draw the picture and write a sentence on what happened in the middle of the story. Now if you see the third question, what happens at the end of the story? So basing on the story, from the pictures you can draw a picture there and you can write what had happened, the really important point in the lines which are provided by using your capital letters and full stop, and complete your volume, kids, and send a pic through the WhatsApp. Okay.